this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. Your 3rd down required now.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Right back to Irving now. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him through at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. From the gun, Mayfield. He completes it in traffic. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Here's the give to Irving. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's full home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Set. Run. 180! Watch out!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Mike Evans with the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Isaac Gorindo. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer. You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Well taken down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and 10 from the 43. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Blitz coming for Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Purdy on first down. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. To the air again, Purdy. And that's Ayuki Goods. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Buccaneers leading so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Corner.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they've been perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7.
Set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts from the goal line. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Mayfield now from the gun. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set. Get set. Right up. Yellow. Strike.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Shoves him off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Here we go, second down.
Get set. 118. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Air it out on 3rd. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Irving here from the gun. And he'll be making a line to limit the game to a yard. Brought to a stop there by the 11th pick in the draft this past spring, Mykel Williams.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. This is hauled in by Ahn on the right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Running back sent in motion. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. He finds Evans left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
It's a Buka on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the give, this is Irving. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
180! Watch out!
1st down, here's Baker. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
180! Got.
Throwing again is Baker. Down by Chris Godwin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Good. 180! Watch out!
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the sack. Here comes 2nd and 11. And motion him out of the backfield left. Baker now from the gun. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And Brown has it. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He's back to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down. So 1st time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Get set! Get set!
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He was brought down by Levante David. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from the 43. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. We go, boys.
Purdy looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, we're flying around and making the play.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
New set of downs for him from the 31. McCaffrey running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. He's got it in the red zone. Oh, he drops a touchdown, and he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's going to fail to break even on the choice to bring it out. Touchback would have been to the 35. He is out at the 30.
30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
King! 180! Alert!
3rd and long for him here. Down the field. Evans has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's sent out. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. No motion him out of the backfield. 1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 10. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact.
And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the draw to give to Garindo. Escapes the defender. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Short pass brought in. Racing down the left side. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
They're on 17 yards.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Back to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, brother, hits another interception. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. That pick 6 spelled the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. They're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Poor choice this time to bring it out so they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
And they're on the 16-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Fits it through the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That play good for 17 on a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Play it right, play it right, play it right. What's up?
And you just get the play off. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Bucs football, and their season on the line here as they trail. Second and 6 coming up here. Mayfield will look to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Got a man. This is Evans. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They kick the running back in motion. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's got Evans once again. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
180.
First down throw here, Mayfield. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
180.
Throwing again on second and 10, Mayfield. And they pick him off again. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's into the end zone for the pick six for San Francisco.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
14. Set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He just keeps finding Evans. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
180.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
Watch out.
Baker now from the gun. He's thrown deep to the left side. And they pick him off again. this game.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to it. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice first and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
What's up?
McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
With the wrong direction the last play, need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal.
Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be third and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Third and goal, Purdy. In the goal line. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He connects with his back deep down the middle. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Get set, get set. Up.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.